Guys, Bitcoin at 65.09. I'm over here on tradingview.com. It looks like things have begun to reawaken after yesterday's SEC announcement. They have confirmed that Ethereum is not a security. I repeat, Ether is not a security. And since then, you could see there was a kaboom and things seem to be trading somewhat sideways, although a few hours ago, the market took a slight dip from the $6,600 range back down to 65. I don't think we're out of the storm just yet, and expect possible dips, dives, and slide for this weekend. We just don't know. Usually, the market can take a dip on the weekends, guys. Today we'll be talking more about this Bitcoin price, the markets, and EOS. Guys, EOS just launched its mainnet, and we'll be talking more about voting for block producers now that things have been launched, and what we should be doing next, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to all the crypto maniac boomers following me each and every day here on the tubes, on Steam It, kabooming the upvotes and the like button. Guys, if you haven't already, I need you to kaboom the likes and the subscribe. Turn on the little post notification bell. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here daily. 65.09 on the bits after the SEC confirmed that Ethereum and Bitcoin are not securities. That actually raised the sentiment here in the cryptocurrency market caps. And just a few days ago, there was doom and gloom on the markets. It seems like we got hit with a rogue attack over the weekend. Things took a dip down south, and you could see this entire week things have been going down, hit a low of 6,100 and going back up now after that announcement by the SEC. Like I said earlier, this doesn't mean that we're out in the clear yet, crypto maniacs. I think we're still in the red zone here, in the $6,000 range. I believe the low is 58.59, the low back in February. I believe that's the support level, and we got close to it just the day before yesterday, stabbing at 6,100. Okay, guys, so stay strong out there in the foxholes. Champagne believes that we're on the way up, but the coast is not clear yet, guys. And let's talk about EOS. I let you guys know that I hadn't voted for block producer candidates yet because the main net hadn't launched. Yesterday when I put up the video, I believe we were somewhere around 9 or 10% voting. And right after I put the video up, a few hours after, a whale came in, it seems, and met the threshold. It went over 15%, and that officially caused the EOS blockchain to become active. So now everything is completely active on the nets. We're just waiting on confirmation from the rest of the exchanges as to how they're going to handle it with the wallets or whatnot. So it's, in a transition period right now, but things are moving faster than I expected. I believe that it was going to launch sometime next week if it kept that at the current pace. But being that a whale, I believe, just came in and started kabooming with the votes, it tipped the scales, and now we're at 20%. 20% voted. The tokens have been staked to vote for these block producers, guys. So Champagne will be voting. I haven't paired the Scatter yet, but apparently Scatter is a Chrome extension that you could use to log into the EOS blockchain, and eosportal.io is where you could vote for the block producer candidates. And right now, the leading block producer is EOS Canada, EOS Authority, and EOS DAC. They're a decentralized autonomous community that did a airdrop earlier last month for all the EOS holders. There's going to be more airdrops occurring on the EOS blockchain. Someone had asked a question and asked Champagne, how come I'm not seeing any airdrops on my Ether wallet? Guys, those tokens that were on the Ethereum network are useless now, okay? They've been moved over to the EOS blockchain if you registered them before June 1st. Now, if you didn't register them, I don't know the process. I have been hearing rumors that someone's going to find a way to clear that up for the maniacs out there that did not register on time, but I can't confirm or deny. Okay, guys, so those airdrops, if you're looking for the airdrops, they're going to be occurring on the main net. Okay, there is no official wallet right now. The only thing that smells okay, that smells safe right now is Scatter. Okay, I've been talking about this in several videos. So Scatter is comparable to MetaMask. It's a Chrome extension that allows you to log in securely, so they say, to different EOS portals, eosportal.io being the most popular portal to vote for block producers. Now, I'll be voting for block producers, if not today, this weekend. I think it's in the clear. And I was looking at some of the block producer candidates here, and I've noticed that there is very little representation of the United States other than New York, EOS New York, but we do know they're out of the Cook Islands. I believe they have the servers there to try to avoid any U.S. regulation. The only other one that I know that was out of the United States was EOS Tribes. I don't believe that they're in the top 21. So it's the top 21 block producers that will be receiving the rewards, and then everybody else is lined up. Basically trying to get votes. You see EOS V12. Okay, this is another block producer out of the U.S. And I believe EOS Tribes. Let me search for them and see what's their ranking. Now EOS Tribe is number 48. So I remember liking this team. I got to do more research, but perhaps they'll earn my vote. I'm not sure. Okay, guys. I got to continue to do research, but I'll be voting if not today, this weekend, and perhaps I'll do a video and let you guys know who I voted for. But the top block producers like EOS Canada, EOS Authority, and EOS DAC seem to be legit. I've heard their name come up plenty of times, and EOS New York as well. I got to do the research on some of these other block producer candidates, and I want to make sure I spread love. It's the crypto way. Again, you don't have to vote for all 21 block producers out there. You can vote for as little as one. Okay, guys, and this election is ongoing, so like for number 1 could drop to number 10, as people keep voting. You could vote, take your vote back. You can constantly vote. There is an incentive for EOS community members to continue to vote. I believe I read or heard somewhere that if your EOS wallet is inactive for more than 3 years, it could be frozen or confiscated. Some people didn't like that. This is the way the blockchain is being built to ensure that people stay active and they stay voting and they stay using their tokens out there. So, whether you like that or not, that's what it is, and that's the way it's designed. So, make sure you know that, okay? And I do invite you guys to check out the EOS Constitution, read a little bit more about the way that this blockchain is being governed. We did call into question some of the arbitration articles here not too long ago on one of the videos that we put up. The last time I read, they were trying to elect the International Chamber of Commerce, the ICC, as the final arbitrator, but I believe that was changed, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that the EOS core team now is the final arbitrator. I don't know. I got to look through this constitution. This is an interim constitution and is intended to remain in effect until a permanent constitution is written and ratified in a referendum. So, this is basically, temporary constitution. They're going to have another voting process or another referendum. There we go. Dispute resolution. That's what I was looking for. Article 9. Article 9. The disputes arising in connection with the Constitution will be finally settled under the rules of dispute resolution of the EOS Core Arbitration Forum by one or more arbitrators appointed in accordance with said rules. Now, I don't know who is comprising this EOS Core Arbitration Forum. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research and find out why they were elected. Before, it was the International Chamber of Commerce. There was a website, and apparently there were a business standard globally to settle disputes. Now, I don't know why they decided to go with EOS Core Arbitration, but I got my eyes on this, and I'm calling into question everything that comes here. Some say Champagne may be shilling EOS, but I'm doing my best to keep things fair and balanced. I'd let everybody know that not everybody is a believer here on this blockchain, and they're questioning some elements here on this blockchain. So make sure you do your own research. Champagne is a believer, but I may be biased because, I have a stake in this blockchain. So again, guys, the bits at 65.16 currently there at Bitfinex trading, and this SEC ruling was definitely favorable. They ruled that it's not a security, although I don't think the rest of the alternative coins are in the clear when it comes to not being securities. Apparently, some coins will be considered securities as well. So, Champagne's not really concerned about whether it's securities or not. I do think that, the rest of the world doesn't go by the beat of the United States anymore. So, while this is positive information and it did move the market in a favorable direction, I don't think that the SEC is the final arbitrator for crypto and the sentiment out there. But again, that's just my opinion. Either way, it's a good thing that they're going to stay away. We are for deregulation, and we want to let the community be responsible for their own decisions. And we don't want Big Daddy here trying to tell us what we do here with the crypto. So the fact that the SEC is standing back when it comes to the bits and the ethers is it's a favorable decision to those that are for less regulation and smaller government. Okay, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what your sentiments are. What are you doing? Have you voted? What do you think is the future of Bitcoin leading into this weekend and to next week? Like I said, I don't think we're in the clear from this crypto storm right now. Things may take a dip again. I do think the bottom is about 58, 59, and being that we touched 61 and springed back, I find it hard to see it going any lower, although, I'm not convinced that it's going to go higher very soon either. Okay, so it looks like we may be trading sideways. I don't know. Again, no one has the answers, and I want to reiterate this in all my videos. I am not a crypto advisor. It's important that you do your own research and be responsible for your own movement, secure your own bag and private keys. You guys should know the deal out there worldwide. Let's check out the crypto caps real quick here, and things looking good. Green, green, green on the markets. Bitcoin dominance fell under 40% again, back to 39.9, which could be viewed as a favorable thing. Usually when there's panics on the markets, most people sell their altcoins into Bitcoin, being that it's a little more secure. And sometimes when that number, that BTC dominance number increases, it's a sign of panic. And being that it was over 40% just yesterday, now dipped down under 39%, I see this as a signal that there's a little bit more confidence in alternative coins on the coin market cap. Shout out again to all the EOS maniacs. We saw the price drop under $9. I let you guys know about those best crypto deals this week, and I did consider EOS as a great deal when it was under 9, and in fact it was, because it kaboomed right after back to 11 and now at 1075. Ether was also a deal in my opinion, and let's continue to keep our eyes focused, okay, on the crosshairs of the sniper scope in case there's some moving targets that we need to fire at in order to claim back what's ours out there, crypto maniacs. Drop a comment below. Wishing you guys a happy, healthy, and safe weekend out there. Stay focused, stay booming, and stay healthy out there, crypto maniacs. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.